The term a walk in the park, meant to connote something being easy, is a pretty interesting thing when taking into account an actual walk in the park. That is to say, I just took a walk in the park, and while it was technically easy, I wouldn't call that its most definitive characteristic. To me, if something's a walk in the park, it should carry some more congruities. Like, right now, I'm trying to decide if there are more fallen leaves or discarded joints in my immediate vicinity. This is a total walk in the park. Or, is that mud or dog poop? This is such a walk in the park. Or, I can totally fart right now, and it isn't even considered socially reprehensible. What a walk in the park! So basically I'm saying that numerous marijuana indicators, uncertainty regarding the identity of brown detritus, and no penalty flatulence are more characteristic of a walk in the park than it just being easy. And I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but I have a serious axe to grind with English idioms. Some goofball comes out with a mumbo-jumbo idiom every whipstitch, and frankly, it gets my goat. And now the non-American butt kickers are like, what?
What?
Good afternoon, butt kickers. It's October 29, the 302nd day of 2011, which means that 17 years ago today, Francisco Martin Duran fired over 24 shots at the White House. Duran, not to be confused with English pop group Duran Duran, was later convicted of attempting to assassinate President Bill Clinton. Personally, I think that's a bit of a stretch. The White House is relatively big, not as big as the houses of the people who actually matter in this country, namely the celebrities, but it is pretty darn sizable. On the other hand, 29 bullets take up a very small amount of space. 29 bullets aren't even enough to hit every bathroom of the White House with one bullet apiece. The White House has 35 bathrooms. But everyone knows that Bill Clinton peed and pooped into the house's many potted plants, so Duran probably ruled those rooms out. Still, you only have 29 bullets for the remaining 97 rooms of the White House, so you're gonna have to choose wisely. Obviously, one or maybe even two bullets should go into the Oval Office. From there, though, the sky's the limit. Maybe the red room, the blue room, or the green room. Quick side note, the blue room is slightly larger than the red and green rooms, so presuming they represent primary additive colors, shouldn't it be the slightly blue house instead of the White House? Anyway, it was popular knowledge that Billy Clinton liked to draw a mustache on the portrait of FDR in the Roosevelt room, so I'm guessing Duran put a bullet or two into that room. But what with the rooms being as big as they are and how comparatively tiny bullets are, the chances of hitting him are still pretty slim. Maybe Duran just heard it get stuffy in the White House, and he wanted to provide the president with a little ventilation. I mean, you can't get anywhere near the White House without a document signed in triplicate, practically, so he couldn't sneak up and crack a window. He just went with what he perceived to be the next logical step. Duran, you should have listened to your parents, and avoided being stupid. That little misjudgment of his landed him a jail sentence of 40 years. My advice to you, butt kickers, even if you're trying to help him, don't shoot anywhere near the president. Until tomorrow, I'm Griff, and I'm still talking.